This has to by far be the easiest time and the most perfect time for you to be alive right now. Everything is possible. There's no real laws in place to stop you from doing things that previously were illegal. There's no people actively standing over you, waiting for you to get up so they can slap you back down and you won't be able to execute. There's nobody truly plotting against you, coming up with plans to sabotage you. There couldn't be an easier time, but that doesn't mean that it's still not difficult. That doesn't mean that you're still not going to be challenged, slapped in the face, spit in the face by life just because it's an easier time. No, all of the things worthwhile we know take effort. But yet for some reason we get the idea in our mind that they don't anymore. For some reason we think that just because we can microwave our food and instantly get heat again, we can go anywhere and it takes a few minutes to get any sort of food. Like, we live in a microwaved society. And for some reason that has poisoned our way of viewing valuable things. Why can I get this fast, quickly, without any friction, but I can't get this? This is the thing that's going to be more valuable, and it requires a process. If we don't go through that process, then we'll never be able to earn the thing that's worth it. We'll actually never appreciate the thing that's worth it. I was reading Booker T. Washington's book again, Up From Slavery, and it was talking about their school. It's called the Tuskegee Institute, where they're in the Black Belt of the South, where there were more colored people than, it was about 3-1 when it comes to the ratio of colored people to white people. So he was down here in this area with the highly concentrated amount of people that were colored. And in this school that he's developing to better the community, they're teaching them industrial skills, the kind of skills that are extremely important at this time. They're teaching them how to bring businesses in that are in high demand. They're teaching them skills like how to build buildings themselves, how to make their own furniture, how to make bricks, how to bricklay, with equipment, without equipment. One of Booker T. Washington's main objectives was to teach people the pleasures of work, the honor there is in putting in labor. How to be grateful for your ability to not have to depend on outside forces, to be able to just use their own hands and create whatever it is that they need. It is said in the book that the students, they were incredibly thankful for the fact that they were the ones who had to put in the work to get the things that they wanted in the school. The people who wanted a kitchen, dining, a boarding department, new buildings. It's like, if you're gonna get these things, you have to put in the work yourself. Although they were a bit hesitant at first and didn't realize the value behind the lessons that he was trying to teach them, because their parents would protest and they themselves would protest and say, we don't want our kids to work, we just want them taught books. But they didn't realize that there were far greater lessons that they could learn by putting in the work with their own hands, by getting that first-hand experience instead of reading theory or hearing about someone else doing it. So these kids, they took pride in the things that they created. They had a sense of importance to them. There was a greater level of appreciation. It's like, I put in the work to get this. This building, this thing exists because I was the one willing to show up. Even though most of these kids were terrible at first, they didn't know what they were doing, a lot of the work that they did was subpar, they stuck it out. Because when we're a beginner, most of the time, we're not going to be the best. Most of the time, we're going to fall on our face. But the question is, are we willing to continue to show up until that's no longer the case? Until we become the master instead of the student? Where the roles are reversed and people are learning from us. So if you made it to this point in the video, move. Do something. Make some progress. Take action. Muster up the courage. Execute. Do what you need to do. Do what you know you should have always been doing. And don't let should've, could've, would've be something that even comes across your mind later. Because you are the kind of person who eliminates the possibility for those things to show up and fuel us with regret. Adios. I'll see you in the next video.